So guys, it's finally happened. We all had our suspicions ever since the multiplayer reveal event in Los Angeles a couple of months ago, but it's now official. Battlefield is finally testing its Battle Royale mode coming to Battlefield 6. And as the title of this video suggests, I actually genuinely believe that this will change Battlefield forever in some way, shape or form. We're going to get into that a bit later in the video, but firstly, for those who haven't seen the community post and the community update as of yet, we're going to go down the list here, guys, highlighting some of the major talking points that DICE have revealed in this community update, and then we'll see where we land. And spoiler alert, there are some very, very interesting things in here. The article kicks off here by stating that this week, DICE are beginning to test a brand new addition to the Battlefield universe in Battlefield Labs, being the Battle Royale mode. Now, obviously, this is not the first time that DICE have played with the idea of a Battle Royale mode. Firestorm in Battlefield 5 was obviously a big deal for all of about 5 minutes, and then of course there was Hazard Zone in 2042, which was a bit of a nothing burger. So, what are DICE doing this time around? The article states that DICE are really focusing on 4 key pillars of the Battlefield formula within this test of the Battle Royale mode. The first one being the map, stating that Battlefield is no stranger to epic maps, and this all-new map has been built from the ground up for Battle Royale experience. It features a divisive array of tactical points of interest, each with a distinct layout and theme that offer unique gameplay opportunities. Vehicles are also a big talking point as well. Players will be able to find common transport vehicles around the map, of which is not exactly unique to Battlefield in this instance, but they'll also even be able to unlock powerful armored vehicles to turn the tide of battle. And that's interesting to me because it represents a really unique form of, escalation in a Battle Royale formula where originally you're just going to be playing around as infantry and with light transport vehicles, and then eventually, as the action heats up, you're going to see tanks and IFVs potentially roaming around. It's going to make for an interesting dynamic in a Battle Royale sense. Destruction is also going to be a big element of this Battle Royale mode. From creating pathways through walls to toppling entire buildings, DICE are really interested in seeing how destruction plays a part in the Battle Royale formula, and I gotta be honest, I am too. Squad play is also going to be a massive element of the Battlefield Battle Royale experience. For this test, each match will feature 100 players organized into 25 4-player squads, fighting to be the last one standing. Further to that, there's also going to be more options in this Battle Royale for second chances. Between the support class reviving you and mobile redeploy beacons, there are multiple tools to keep your squad in the fight should you, lose a couple midway through a game. So all of these are already pretty core principles of, the Battle Royale formula with a couple of Battlefield twists in there. But the next paragraph alone comes up with what I think is actually one of the sickest twists of the Battle Royale formula that we've seen in a very long time. Yeah, the ring, the circle, whatever you want to call it, guys, that will instantly kill a player on contact. There's no jumping in and out of it, there's no using it for cover, no walking through it. If you get caught by the ring in this Battle Royale mode, you're done. No second chances. And that is going to have a monumental impact on how this Battle Royale plays by comparison to the entire market. And it's going to place a hell of a lot more of an importance on positioning in the mid-game. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that actually pans out. Moving back towards a more Battlefield-esque take on the Battle Royale, we talk to classes, training, and traits, and how they're going to interact with the Battle Royale mode here. Each squad will get to plan and choose which class they will bring into the Battle Royale mode. From a balanced squad of all 4 classes being represented to a focus squad that's all just one class, your team will use the unique traits and the weaknesses of their class to adapt and overcome the unique tactical scenarios they'll encounter in the Battle Royale experience. Once a match begins, players are not able to change their class for the rest of the match. Every class will start off with 2 default gadgets from their chosen class, and during the match, players will level up with XP through a variety of methods such as killing, completing bonus missions, so on and so forth. As players continue to level up through their class's training, they'll also gain access to new traits that enhance their chosen class and give both of them and their squad an edge. One example would be that the Assault class gains the ability to equip armor plates faster, which makes them harder to defeat in between firefights. And DICE have said that with this Battlefield Lab session, they're going to be really watching how players use the classes to build the most effective squads, what the traits are going to do, and how they can balance that going forward. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how the class element of a Battlefield game interacts in a Battle Royale format. Are we just going to see squads of assaults and supports because those are typically the most pointed anti-infantry classes? only time will tell. DICE also take a moment in this article to talk through the arms race and how players are going to be upgrading their weapons as the matches continue on. Ultimately, there are 5 tiers of weapons to loot along with attachments, throwables excluding frag grenades, gadgets excluding RPGs, strike packages excluding airstrikes, armor, upgrade kits, and custom drops of favorite weapons. These items can be found across the experience through general loot crates, class-specific crates, unlocking armored trucks, mission rewards, or looting defeated enemies. There's going to be a range of different missions available for you to complete on the game world as well to help accelerate your arms race as well, and it does sound like the variety of missions that will be available in the Battle Royale mode are going to really sort of work with different squad compositions depending on, what you guys bring to the table, which is going to be interesting to see how it sort of, plays out in the long run. So that is the meat and potatoes about the Battle Royale mode from a news perspective, guys. Personally, I'm indifferent about the announcement of a Battle Royale for Battlefield 6. I knew it was coming, and I had every expectation that we would be seeing one at some point or another. I'm just not going to play Battlefield for a Battle Royale mode. I'll probably check it out, and look, I will be honest here as well, the mechanics that have been outlined here, especially the insta-kill ring that they're incorporating, that sounds extremely interesting, and I think I'd play the Battle Royale mode just to at least check that side of the game out and how it's going to impact the flow of the Battle Royale experience. The idea of escalating vehicle combat and there being more presence of stronger classes with different gadgets and different synergies, yeah, I'm excited to try all that out. It's just not the reason I personally buy a Battlefield game, so I'm a bit indifferent about it. If the game was to be announced that it wasn't getting a Battle Royale mode, then I'd just sort of sit there and go, okay, whatever, I'm going to enjoy it because it's Battlefield and I like the Battlefield game modes for what they are. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to play it regardless, that much I know, and ultimately I think I'll have some fun with it. How long I stick with it versus, what I'm going to call core Battlefield is yet to be seen, but I'm excited to at least give it a go. But as I said at the start of this video, guys, I actually believe that this announcement and this decision that Battlefield have made to incorporate a Battle Royale mode into the ecosystem of Battlefield 6 is going to change Battlefield forever. I do believe this is going to have implications one way or another depending on how the Battlefield, Battle Royale is received. Now, off the back of this, I also get that there's going to be a lot of hesitancy from the core community on this one. The people who have been with the Battlefield IP for the longest time love Battlefield for Battlefield. They could not care less about a Battle Royale coming to the game, and if anything, they're probably hesitant about it, probably got their shoulders up to their ears because they're sitting there thinking, oh my god, DICE are choosing to do a Battle Royale, which means less focus taken on the core of the game and, updating that and giving us more content there. And it's a hesitancy that I understand and also somewhat share. If the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale mode ends up being the most popular side of the Battlefield IP now going forward, does that mean that a lot of the development resources are going to potentially be stretched over to the Battle Royale side of the game as opposed to the main game? Especially if the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale mode is going to be free to play and, the wide spanning potential player base that's going to achieve, especially with Call of Duty not really putting on a good show this year, that might very well incentivize EA to, take resources away from the pay-to-play Battlefield 6 core game to keep making revenue and pushing out new content for the Battle Royale mode. We are dealing with a very, very large development footprint for this Battlefield game, so the chances of us stretching ourselves too thin here are slim, I will admit. The amount of people working on this game right now, and I imagine the amount of people that will be working on it post-launch, means that there's a high and mighty chance that, yes, the development resources will be managed accordingly, but stretching a development resource too thin and taking potential manpower away from the core game that may negatively impact the content output we get there, yeah, that's an underlying concern for me. And if it ends up being the stronger performer out of the, two sides of the game, does that mean we're going to see a consequential shift for what Battlefield is going to be about and where the focus is going to be for EA because that's where they're making their money? It's a fair concern for me. However, guys, and on the other side of the coin here, this is without a doubt Battlefield's best ever opportunity to reach the largest audience possible, to reach more players than the core paid Battlefield experience would have ever reached, no matter how good it is. Having a free-to-play arm of the Battlefield formula, one that's, you know, a bit more approachable to your more general audience on a format that they understand probably a little bit better and feels closer to home, is going to greatly lower the barrier for entry for people to come and check out the Battlefield IP and all of the reasons that we love the IP so much for, which ultimately, no matter how you slice it, guys, is a good thing for this franchise. The more eyes that we get on it and the more butts in seats we have playing Battlefield is a good thing no matter what, because it means more resources come to the franchise and it means that we get more Battlefield in some way, shape or form. And obviously my hesitations from before and the fact that I'm worried that, you know, EA completely swings the studio towards a, you know, Battle Royale only focus because that's where the success lies, that's all still there despite that point. But the opportunity for success here and the opportunity for Battlefield to really accelerate itself back into an extremely dominant market position is an exciting prospect that we should all be excited about. And I do genuinely believe that if done right, this could be a genuine bridge between communities that brings a lot more people to come play Battlefield as their main game. I've been seeing a lot of gatekeepy behavior over on Twitter and Reddit especially, where people are going, oh, you're just a COD refugee, or you're just, you know, insert shooter XYZ refugee. We don't want you in the Battlefield, you know. Guys, enough of that shit. The more players that can be brought across to the Battlefield universe and to the Battlefield IP is a great thing for us. We should be commending that. We should be celebrating it, because if DICE pulls through and makes an excellent Battlefield game with an attached free-to-play Battle Royale experience, all of which capture the essence, the chaos, and the core themes and pillars of a Battlefield game, that is a recipe for success that sees this franchise succeed like it never has done before, which means only more good things for us in the future. And I truly believe that based on everything we've played, seen, heard so far, DICE are truly listening, and they are taking notes. They are working out what we want as a community and how they can best incorporate that and provide a full package within the Battlefield 6 ecosystem. So if they can nail all of the sides of the game they're working on here and not stretch their resources too thin, this is going to change the future of Battlefield forever. And I think it could go in a really good way if they get it right. But folks, that is going to be it from me here today. I hope you enjoyed this rundown of the latest news that we've gotten here. I know I'm a bit late to the party on this one, but I mean, guys, come on, let's be honest. I work a full-time job and I live in Australia. I'm always going to be a little bit late here, so I hope the wait was well worth it. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to backhand the like button. Also, make sure to get yourself involved in the Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition giveaway that we're doing in the comments and in the description down below, guys. Link is down there. Get amongst it if you want to potentially win a free copy of Battlefield 6. And as always, come check out our community spaces, Twitch, Discord, and on Twitter. Come hang out, come join us there, guys. It'd be lovely to see you on those platforms as well. But until next time, guys, peace out, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care, guys. Have a good one.